Listen, the Utah Jazz, they blow a golden opportunity, man. This is just completely unbelievable. I'm really, I just can't. I'm lost for words. Walker Kessler, this guy, he just blew the whole operation. When you're talking about a crucial rebound, he was nowhere to be found. I mean, literally, the ball was in his hands and he just let it go. There's no other way to slice what just occurred, but it did occur. Um, we're going to break everything down. The Utah Jazz suffer a heartbreaker 104 to 105 loss to the Sacramento Kings. It easily could have been the other way around if he would have just held on to the rebound. I mean, this is just ridiculous. Laurie Markkinen tonight put up 33. But really, I want to talk about Keontae George. He balled out. They deserve to win. Keontae put up 18 and 10, with 2 rebounds, in 34 minutes. I like what I seen. Bryce, I told everybody about Bryce Sensabaugh. Tonight, he put up 15 points. Ace Bailey tonight, 13 minutes, 0 points. I'm hearing that he might be under the weather. I don't know what's going on, but Walter Clayton tonight chipped in with 10. The Jazz, I think they're going to be kicking themselves about this loss right here because they easily should have been up 2-0 right now into the season, but for whatever reason now, they backpedaling. They had this Kings team on the ropes, the Sacramento Kings. To me, they're a bunch of gunners. Pause. They basically is just a bunch of people trying to, just get a bunch of points, for whatever reason, but I really feel like sometimes it falls on empty calories. And tonight, the Utah Jazz could not, you know, they just cannot finish the deal. And this is something that happens with young teams. But they're gonna have to bounce back. They got the Lakers. You got Luka Doncic coming off monster numbers, so yeah, that's gonna be a tough game. Going against the Lakers. But pardon me, they don't put not the Lakers. The Kings play the Lakers next game. We're gonna get into the Sacramento Kings because the Kings, to me, they got I don't who knows what the direction the Sacramento Kings are going in. That's gonna be the $1 million question. You just don't know. You got Zach Levine, you got DeMar DeRozan. That pair seemed like it didn't work when they were together in Chicago, but it seems like they may get the ball rolling now. I would hate for the Utah Jazz to be the team to get the ball rolling for them. Now let's get back to the Jazz. The Jazz next game is the Phoenix Suns, and like I said, the Jazz easily could have been, just just went crazy. Now Phoenix just got blown out by the team they blew out. It's so ironic what's about to take place, because Phoenix, they're going to be coming out trying to take this game from Utah. This is going to be another good one. We're going to see what this team is all about, but it's messed up. A lot of people think that the Jazz, they may be tanking, the way they're playing very hard. And it's unfortunate to see, games that they should win just slip by them. And the losses that they're taking, especially this one, this is a heartbreaker. This kind of loss could kind of, stockpile a couple of them, as we head into the season. We just don't know just yet. Um, but it is what it is. Now back to my man Keontae George, man. He was balling tonight. 10 assists. This guy's in his third year. A lot of people, like I said, thought he may be undersized and this and that. They let go of all of the guard play that was there. You don't see all of them. You got guys in New York. You got guys in Charlotte. They have completely put the ball in his hands. So it, it's messed up that Walker Kessler tonight, 3 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists. He really, messed things up, for the Utah Jazz. Kyle Filipowski, 10 points. He chipped in. Um, Taylor Hendricks. We got to get a better performance. Tonight really wasn't their best outing, because like I said, Ace Bailey, nothing. That hopefully that's not a reoccurrence. Svi, he put up 9 points in 24 minutes. I mean, that's serviceable for him. But it all came down at the end to that crucial rebound. The Jazz was in position. Obviously, they was going back and forth. You had Zach Levine just went off tonight. He balled out with 31 points, so he was really putting up in the scoring column. He was going back to back a couple of times. He was answering Laurie Markkinen. But I mean, it is what it is. They was able to win. You hold DeMar DeRozan to 7 points. These are the kind of games you have to take. And it's unfortunate that this young team has to learn on the fly and blow games and opportunities. But let's get in the comment section. Let's talk. Is there going to be any carryover for the Utah Jazz? They had this team on the ropes. The Kings was, they lost their first game. They easily could have lost tonight. The Kings did everything possible to lose, to give it to Utah, but Utah didn't want to take it. And it all came down to that one final play. I don't know what happened. He had the ball in his hands. It ricocheted. What went on? I really need answers to what just happened, to what I just witnessed. Because this is bad. This is bad news. I feel sorry for the Jazz fans out there because I know this is a game that people wanted. This was going to be crucial. Could you imagine the Jazz mess around and start the season 4-0? That easily could have happened because then now you got Phoenix and then you got Portland. Portland, we don't know what happened. They just won, but we don't know what's their mindset. And then you go right back, to you go right back to Phoenix, and then you got Charlotte. Now that game against Charlotte is gonna be tough. Next Sunday. Make sure y'all tune in to Flight Sports. We will be live for that Jazz Hornets game. So salute to all the Jazz fans all around the world. I definitely want to connect with you. I'm rocking with Utah this season, but Charlotte, that's my team. The Knicks is my team. I mean, I got a lot of teams that I'm rocking with, and the Jazz is one of them. And Charlotte is going to be a lot. Listen, I got Charlotte in that game, obviously, if everybody's healthy. But I want to see what the Jazz do going up against Charlotte. I want to see what Charlotte could do with going up against them. But we're looking too far ahead. It's Flight Sports TV. Make sure you hit the like button. If you're new, most definitely hit the subscribe button. Peace and love. You already know what it is. Shout out to the Jazz fans all around the world. It's Flight Sports TV.